Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Shauna and welcome. Like I said, if you're new, please subscribe to my channel down below, hitting the subscribe button. I would really love it if you stuck around. You are already subscribed and you already watch my videos. Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning into this new video. So today I wanted to do a book haul. So this is actually a haul that I got in November or early December. It's been a while. I have been meaning to film this video for a while and the holidays and New Year got crazy, so we're doing it now and it's gonna be fine because I haven't read any of these books yet. Well, one of them, but that's different. I'll get into that. So yeah, come along with me to discover all of the new things I got, plus a couple of cool little things that I got for Christmas. Okay, so the first book I'm going to talk to you about in this haul, one that is probably confusing because I have already read this, but I listened to the audiobook on my app, and so I didn't have the physical copy, but I actually wanted a copy because I have the first one. I wanted the second book in this series, and that is Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi. And Tony actually started reading this series. He just started the first book, and so at this time, and so he had just started it, and I was like, oh, I really want to have the second one with me, like as a physical copy, but also so that he can jump right into it once he finishes the first one. So that's gonna be exciting. If you haven't heard, if you're not aware what this series is about, follow three characters mainly. You read through three different characters' perspectives. The main one I would say is Zelly. So we mostly follow Zelly and Amari, those two girls, as well as Anan. We follow Zelly, Amari, and Anan in the first book. So I'll tell you what the first one is about just so you kind of understand the premise if you're not aware. Yeah, so we follow Zelly. They live in this fictional world kind of being where these people, diviners, were they divine? No, they're not diviners. What are they? Good Lord. They have magical abilities, and this king does not allow that. He does not like magic. He discriminates against them consistently, and the people who have magic are characterized, you know they have magic because they have white hair, like flaming white hair. So you know that they have magical abilities and all these things, and there are different classes of the people who have these abilities. But magic has died out. The king has like basically killed it off. Nobody can use their magic. Big raid essentially where a lot of people who had magic were killed unless they were small children, which is what that's what happened to Zelly. Her mother was killed during this raid because she had magical abilities. Zelly has those abilities now too, but like I said, magic has kind of died off. Nobody can use it. Nobody remembers how to use it, anything like that. So Zelly meets Amari, and Amari is actually the princess. She is the daughter of the king, and Amari kind of finds out some interesting things about her father and different things. She discovers new secrets that she didn't realize were there. So she kind of goes on this journey with Zelly, and Anan is Amari's brother. So he is the prince and he will soon become king, is kind of dragged into all of this as well. So you kind of follow along on their journey. This one basically picks up exactly where the first book left off. So this is the only one that I have read in this haul. Well, no, that's a lie too. No, but this is pretty much the only one that I read within this haul. And it's really good. Highly suggest this series to everyone. I know that there's going to be another one, hopefully, at least with the way this one ended. So yes. So the next book I got in this haul is mainly just because it was so pretty. I had to get it. It's gorgeous. I mean, look how pretty this is. It's so cute. But this is Elatsoe by Darcy Little Badger. This is her debut novel, I believe. I think that's what this was saying in the synopsis. But basically, Elatsoe is the main character that we follow, and she is an Apache. She's Lipan Apache, her family is. And so she has these abilities where she can raise the spirit of dead animals. So it sounded really intriguing and really interesting. I noted this as speculative fiction, which I thought was really intriguing, as well as there are some illustrated pages in here. So I'll just show you some that I saw, but it just seemed so gorgeous. I mean, if this cover isn't enough to get you to read this book. So just, I loved when you take the dust jacket off, how pretty the book still is. So yes, I do judge books by their covers, but I mean, who doesn't? When it comes to actual books, I mean, it's just so pretty. But it also sounded really interesting, which is why I picked it up. So this will be a really interesting read, especially with the illustrations kind of along with it and pairing this author with this illustrator. I think it's going to be really cool and really intriguing. Okay, moving right along. The next book that I got from Barnes & Noble, which I got all of these from Barnes & Noble, is Siegen Storm by Leigh Bardugo. This is the second book in the Grishaverse series. First one is Shadow and Bone. I read that 2 months ago, 1 month ago, I don't remember. Recently though, and I wanted to get the second book to continue on in the series. So I believe I talk about this in another video, what it's about. So if you're not familiar, you can definitely check out that video where I talk about it. I think I talk about it in my November wrap up, I want to say, or my October wrap up, one of the two. But anyway, yeah, this is the second book in the series. I wanted to pick it up, not from the library because I actually have the first book. I had already bought it early last year and only just got around to reading it pretty recently. I'm excited because the show is coming out this year, so super pumped for that, which is also why I'm trying to kind of get through it. The first one was okay. It was enough for me to want to read and pick up the second one, not to where I'm super crazy about it just yet. So hopefully the second book will help me kind of get more into it and it finally find its groove for me a little bit. I'm excited about the show, so I will be watching that for sure, just because I always want to see how people in film adapt certain works, just especially if it's a show. I want to see what they do and what they change, because obviously they have to change some things or add on or take away or whatever, you know what I mean. But anyway, yeah, this is the third book I got in this haul. So this next one is actually a poetry collection, and it's actually fairly new, and this is Homebody by Ruby Carr. I have just discovered her pretty recently in the last few months and love her work. Of course, I had to pick up Homebody, and I think I got the signed copy. Because I had to. I mean, when Barnes & Noble offers you the signed copy, you go for that, because usually they don't charge you more for a signed copy most of the time. So yeah, I am really excited to give this a shot. If you've been keeping up with my journey last year, I really got into poetry last year. So I have been wanting to get more and add more to my collection. And this was just a nice little bonus edition, especially with it being signed. So I was pretty pumped about this. Okay, so this is pretty much the last book in this haul that I got for me personally, like I got myself, and many of you will most likely be familiar with it. It is all over BookTube, it is all over Bookstagram. You cannot get away from this book. It is Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. Excited to read it though. I have heard mostly really good things about it. If people weren't raving about it, they at least really liked it. I'm very excited. Of course, if you haven't already known, I became a huge Sarah J. Maas fan in the past year. I read Court of Thorns and Roses series, and I'm so excited for the new one to come out. And I just started the Throne of Glass series, so I'm catching up on that. So I will also kind of be diving into this one, but it's pretty thick. It's a big boy, but I'm excited because, like I said, I really only heard great things about it. Really honestly didn't know what it was about for the longest time until I went to go pick it up. I saw it on the shelf and I was like, I think I need to get it. I need to get it. People talk about it, but never knowing what it's about. So basically, from the synopsis that I've gathered, it's basically about a girl named Bryce Quinn. She's living it up, having a great life, and then demon murders her best friend or several friends. No, her closest friends. Yeah. And then a fallen archangel is coming to help her find who did it. So she's going on this journey to figure out who killed her closest friends. So it sounds really intriguing. Yeah, it's definitely a fantasy. And I mean, it's Sarah J Maas. I would assume it's a fantasy, but this one is what I've heard, definitely not young adult. It's more in the new adult kind of genre or area. So I'm excited to read it because Sarah J Maas books I've read have only been YA. So this will be interesting. I'm really excited. It's still such a beautiful cover. Love it. The last thing I wanted to show you guys was actually a Christmas present that I got from Tony. So I mentioned I'm a big Sarah J Maas fan, and he was so great and got me a beautiful, beautiful collector's edition of the first book. So he was gonna get more, but he said they're not out yet, so we have to wait for that. But look how gorgeous this is. And that's not even the book itself. It's in a sleeve. I mean, how beautiful is this? Just admire that because it is so, so pretty. And I'm so excited. If this is, you know, who I think it is back here, and this is who I assume it is up here, I am so, so excited to see what they do for the collector's edition in the second book, because it's just gonna be fabulous. But I am so, so in love with this. And like, even this is just, I mean, it's so pretty. Because I read this series I got from the library, so I don't have my own physical copies until now. I was looking to get and invest in like a very, very nice version of it, and Tony just did that for me for Christmas, so it's just, I can't get over it. It's just so pretty, you guys. Like, and I've started seeing people post their own on Instagram and stuff, and I'm like, immediately I know what book it is, because it's you can't miss it. It's just so gorgeous. So yeah, I gushed about this for a long time, and it's gonna be right up here on the bookshelf for everybody to see. And it just makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. Next few things I wanted to show you are just some really cute things that Tony got me for Christmas along with that book. I'm going to start hanging up on my wall over here. You may not see it, but I will definitely be posting pictures of it and maybe doing a few videos in front of that wall once I get it to where I want it to be. Got me this, which I'm going to frame. Right now it's just kind of on a nice piece of paper. But yes, it is absolutely gorgeous. It says, "And into the forest I go to lose my mind and find my soul." It's so pretty, and it's just so nice. It's just a nice little print, and like I said, I'm gonna have it framed and hang that up on my wall in my little book nook here. I'm really excited to get this, like the first decorations for my little book corner. Oh, the other one he got me, it just came in the other day, so I was really excited about this too. I still have the plastic on it because I haven't hung it up yet. So when I'm ready to hang it up, I'll take the plastic off. But it's just a canvas, and it's a girl under a tree with all of her books, and she's reading, and it says, "Just a girl who loves books." And I feel like that's me. I like to sit under trees and read some books. It's just so pretty, and it matches the other picture so well. It's just gonna be a nice little vibe and aesthetic over here in my little corner. So I'm really, really excited to hang these up and kind of sort of somewhat complete my book corner more. Really excited for that. Okay, so that about wraps it up for this first book haul of 2021. I know I got this stack and these books in this haul. I got all of this before 2021, but it's fine. We're gonna pretend like I got it in 2021, and it's all good. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. If you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you did and stick around and watch me read and rant about all of the books, because I have lots of opinions on them. But hopefully we're gonna have a really fun year this year in 2021, and I hope that your 2021 has been treating you well. With that, I will see you guys in my next video very soon.